In 2009, a man was found dead in a parked car in Saitama, Japan. At first glance, it looked like suicide by carbon monoxide poisoning, but police soon realized this was just the beginning of a chilling mystery. The woman linked to the victim wasn't just his fiancée. She would later be revealed as one of Japan's most shocking serial killers. Her name, Kanekijima. Overweight, plain-looking, and already in her mid-30s. Yet somehow, she managed to seduce and scam dozens of men, defrauding them of over 100 million yen and murdering at least three of them. Even behind bars, someone fell in love with her and married her. This is the unbelievable story of Kane Kijima, the Deadly Bride. On August 6, 2009, police in Saitama found the body of 41-year-old Yasuyuki Oid inside a rental car. Cause of death? Carbon monoxide poisoning. But the details didn't add up. The charcoal used wasn't bought by the victim. There were no gloves, yet no suit on his hands. The matchbox used to light the fire was missing. Soon, investigators uncovered a disturbing pattern. Two other men had recently died under identical circumstances. All three had one thing in common. They were romantically involved with Kanekijima. Victim 1, Taco Terida, age 53, died February 2009, found dead from carbon monoxide poisoning in his home. Prior to his death, he transferred 17 million yen to Kijima. His computer and keys were missing. The charcoal was traced to Kijima. Victim 2, Kenzo Endo, age 80, died May 2009, died in a house fire caused by a charcoal brazier. His body contained 10 times the normal dose of sleeping pills. The victim's father was a well-known painter. During his relationship with Kijima, paintings by his father were stolen from his home and sold at high prices. But he never suspected Kijima. Instead, he suspected his own relatives. Shortly after his death, Kijima withdrew 1.9 million yen from his bank accounts. Victim 3, Yasuyuki Oid, age 41, dead August 2009, met Kijima online and fell in love quickly. He gave her nearly 4.7 million yen because Kijima claimed she was going to marry him. Days later, he was found dead in a rental car, also dead from carbon monoxide. Prosecutors presented chilling evidence. The same brand of charcoal was used in all deaths, and investigators later traced its purchase back to Kijima. She was the last person seen with every victim. Each victim believed they were going to marry her. In December 2012, Kane Kijima was convicted of 3 counts of murder, 6 counts of fraud, 1 attempted fraud, and 1 count of theft. She was sentenced to death. The case drew widespread attention across Japanese society, not least because Kijima's appearance was considered unattractive. Yet, she lured multiple men into falling in love with her, offering up their wealth, and ultimately meeting their death. What was the source of her strange allure? To understand, we must start with her early life. Kane Kijima was born in 1975 in Batsukai as the eldest of 4 children and grew up in a highly educated family. Her father was a legal expert, her mother a piano teacher. She received rigorous cultural training from a young age, music, books, and etiquette. But she struggled. Short, overweight, and often ridiculed, she felt alienated. She believed herself to be destined for something more. As a teenager, she fell in love with a businessman nearly 40 years old. He exploited her, tricked her into stealing 8 million yen from one of her friends, then vanished. Her parents found out about the incident and paid off the debt for her, but from that point on, her relationship with them fell apart. Her future, once promising, disintegrated. After graduating from high school, she came to Tokyo from her hometown in search of survival and a better future. In Tokyo, Kijima drifted through low-paying jobs before turning to sex work in a dating club. But her looks didn't attract clients, so she used her intelligence and emotional insight to target older men, lonely, wealthy, and desperate for love and companionship. She created a persona, a soft-spoken, high-class, culinary goddess from an elite background. She claimed to be a graduate of Tokyo University of the Arts, a certified cordon bleu chef related to Japanese royalty. Online, she posted pictures of elegant dishes, luxurious parties, and fabricated social proof using dozens of fake accounts. She became the fantasy perfect wife for middle-aged Japanese men online. Kijima targeted three basic male desires: marriage, sex, and children. She initiated contact with heartfelt, personalized messages. Then came a critical sentence laced with the sexual innuendo. A relationship must include both emotional and physical connection. If we are not compatible physically, the relationship might not last. And finally, the knockout blow. I'm over 30. I want a child of my own. With you. Men fell fast. Her real-life presence was disarming, gentle, warm, excellent at cooking and compliments. They didn't see her as a threat, but a blessing. Each man believed she was the one. Even Yabi, the man she was engaged to when arrested, shouted, "She's done nothing wrong. You can't just arrest my fiancée." But in the detention room, he faced the most terrifying moments of his life. The police placed a thick stack of documents in front of him. Once you read this, you'll understand what you are going through. He didn't realize it before, but after reading, he was shocked. His beloved fiancée was actually a suspect in 3 murder cases, and each victim had been her fiancé. And yet, people still fell in love with her. Even after her arrest, a journalist who interviewed her became captivated. He married her while she was on death row. Despite public criticism, he declared, "I know it's not a healthy relationship, but I don't regret it." In 2015, Kijima published a memoir from prison titled Praise. In it, she paints herself as a brilliant student, beloved daughter, and innocent lover. She recasts the death of those poor victims as tragic love stories, denying all responsibility. But the evidence says otherwise. In 2017, Japan's highest court upheld her death sentence. Kane Kijima's story shocked a nation, not just for the crimes, but for how she manipulated men and love, and how so many men were willing to overlook everything for a chance at companionship. Her story was adapted into a film titled Lost in Perfection, which was released in 2023, and the movie premiered on Netflix in 2024 and quickly gained widespread attention and popularity. She wasn't beautiful enough. She wasn't intelligent enough, she wasn't rich enough, but she understood one thing better than anyone else: human weakness. That's the story for today. If you want to hear more cool and crazy stuff, hit that subscribe button. See you next time.